Hoonint'ime, welcome to episode 17. We are joined by Luke.
Are you surprised at this point?
Leo. Ash.
I'm always here.
Ford.
Pain.
Karsten.
Hope.
And Max.
Max.
Oh, it's back.
Okay. So last we left off, we were investigating the death of one person who doesn't matter and one person who does. Who's this?
Damn.
This is Ford's character at the moment, I guess.
Like, I've been putting up with this for a while. But why is it so damn hot in here? I hate being hot.
It's because your clothes are so smothering.
Gwah! I seriously can't stand it. I'll let
They
you
just
guys
smother him with
investigate this
them?
place.
Well, that's suspicious as hell. What? Also,
How good is
hang
that
on.
impression, by the
Maybe
way? Like,
Maybe
what
I'm
do I
forgetting
need
something.
to...
Oh, he walked in after the fact, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, wait a second. The people who walked here with me are Chiaki, Mike, and
Gundam.
me. Did Gundam walk here? Gundam said that he was staying at the motel.
Oh, I'm dumb. Sorry.
Yeah, so it was me, Mike.
Nevertheless, he
and
wasn't
Kazuichi.
here at the time.
I just said the other person. No, I can't remember.
You mean Fuyuhiko, right?
Yeah, Fuyuhiko.
Yeah, it was a group of 4, and for some reason it was important to point out that 2 of them were girls.
Fuyuhiko. Oh, and Chiaki. And us 4 rammed the door, and then Kazuichi showed up. I thought for a second that Kazuichi showed up, and I was like, why are you in here? And why did you now leave in the sketchiest way possible? And so Kazuichi left the music venue under a cloud of grumbling complaints. But it really is hot. In fact, it's swelteringly hot. Why is it this hot? Now, before that, I need to check the Monokuma file first. Okay. These are the 2 victims this time, Ibuki Miyoda and Hiyoko Saionji. Ibuki Miyoda's cause of death was a crushed windpipe as a result of choking. There are no other external injuries. Hiyoko Saionji's cause of death was blood loss due to her throat being slit by a shotgun too.
Oh God.
Okay, it appears her death was instant.
Oh.
Do you
How
die
instant is
instantly if
hanging?
you slit your throat?
I don't like this.
I don't think you do. What the? Is this it? I already knew the cause of death from the beginning, so this isn't going to be a useful clue.
Has every death been instant so far?
Hopefully. Well.
Monokuma file number 3 has been added to the truth.
Oh. Oh God, no!
Oh wait,
I did
hang on. I'm sorry, I'm not doing this properly.
Wait.
Monokuma foil number
But 3
3!
Has been added to the
bullet
full
section of
section
the
of your handbook.
Oh, I missed out because I wasn't fully paying
Um,
attention to what was going on.
wait.
I was really confused.
Who was the first one to die? Teru, Byakuya. Byakuya's death was not instant.
Okay, got it. Just had to make sure.
And also,
Because
I
he's
mean,
not dead.
Dot dot dot. It's strange. Dot dot dot. Why did the killer kill 2 people?
Huh?
Should she be the next to die?
I mean, dot dot dot. The more people you kill, the more clues you leave, right?
I mean, no. Eventually you reach a saturation point where you're the only one alive.
Yeah.
Oh, dot dot dot. I don't think it's really necessary to kill 2 people and take that kind of risk. I mean, you're gonna die anyway if you get through this alive, you know.
literally, who kills 2 people at once?
So
Huh?
what is the point of, like, starting the transmission with a video camera?
Oh, hang on.
Hang on.
And
It's all coming together. I need one more piece.
oh, yeah.
What
Okay, so
puzzle
hang
are we
on. So
making?
whoever did the murder was able to get a video camera in the music venue. But it was just there anyway, so.
Tied up. Why was she tied up? Okay, that's the puzzle piece that doesn't fit together. Okay, so
I really like that there's a sign next to the bar that's just...
Yoko, today, I love tits, tits. It's such a
I
good
love
video.
ass!
Ah,
Ah!
I love legs. Leg!
did we agree to the thing that you were gonna do with the thing, Brighton?
What thing that I was gonna do with the thing?
Oh, I guess we can't acknowledge it.
Oh, no,
I
it was
know.
giving me a headache looking at the computer screen with the lenses.
Fair enough.
I might do it eventually. So, hang on. So, my theory. I think Hiyoko was the one who caused Ibuki to die. Right, Ibuki's constantly telling people to basically kill themselves.
Oh, yeah.
She was
Yeah.
the influence of
Hiyoko,
gullible
right.
disease. I think that...
And then someone, like, saw Ibuki do, or Hiyoko doing that. Was like, what the fuck is wrong with you? And killed her.
Yeah, like, so Ibuki killed herself as a result of Hiyoko telling her that. Then
Yeah.
who would have come to Ibuki's aid and killed... At first, I thought that Hiyoko was racked by such guilt because she didn't really mean to do it, that she killed herself. But then that didn't explain why she's tied up. So I think that's the puzzle piece that we need to put together. I agree with that.
Or, ... was there a reason they had to kill 2 people?
You don't have to spell it out for us
A reason for
this
killing 2
easily.
people?
I mean, to kill 2 people with 1 stone.
What
Come
if there
on.
was like 3 options? The answer was like they were twice as mad as a normal person.
Regardless, something like this shouldn't be forgiven. ... So, I will definitely find the truth behind this case. ... That's why.
That's great.
Seriously,
What?
I'd prefer if she had a more confident-sounding catchphrase.
A Hollow Knight meme.
Oh.
Okay, so, what are we faced with here? So, we got the stage. Oh, this is a custom zone. Okay, so... Curtain. There's a black curtain hanging on the far side of the stage. This curtain, it's not wide enough. It can't reach from one edge of the stage to the other.
It's not really a fully length coupe.
Curtain?
Fuck this
Coupon is
curtain.
apparently
I
what it's
hate
going to
this
say.
Curtain. This curtain wasn't originally here, right? If it was, it's strange that it doesn't fit properly.
It was probably obtained from the furniture section of the supermarket.
Really?
They really should have said
Down.
called it something like a department store and not a supermarket. Because like, yes, the furniture section at the supermarket. That sells
Yeah.
stage curtains?
See, the back of the curtain is taped for temporary use. Just like the curtain at the supermarket.
I swear, sometimes they expect you to put together the weirdest shit like, they broke a fish tank, stuffed a swimsuit with 4 holes in it full of gravel, and then bludgeoned someone to death with it.
Yeah.
Other times it's like, this was bought at the supermarket! So you're saying someone actually took the time to bring this curtain down from the supermarket?
They went that far. ... This was probably something that the killer really needed for this crime.
Why'd they need it? ...
Who knows?
Well, it wouldn't be a mystery if the answers came easy.
Music venue
has been
curtain!
added to the truth bullet
Has
section
been
of your
added to the
handbook.
truth bullet section of your
handbook.
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 Happy
It's like
10
everyone
o'clock,
kind of
guys.
finished at different times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also started only halfway through because I forgot
Yeah, I
there was still a
joined
thing we were
halfway in, just to add to
Yuki
the
hanged himself
chaos.
with this rope and died. Oh, there's a hair
Oh,
on my neck.
She,
Oh,
she
you know what
really?
I-
Did she?
You know what's something I guaranteed happened was
From
people
what I
played
can
this
tell,
game,
it looks
took
like a regular
screenshots,
length of rope with no unnatural features.
and like posted it online saying, I
But
found a
despite the
typo,
fact
it's
this
a
music
man."
venue has a storage room, there shouldn't have been any rope in there. Which means, was it obtained from the supermarket? Did the killer bring it from there?
That means anyone could have obtained this rope, and it means it'd be difficult to use this as a clue.
I wonder if that's true.
Huh?
Oh, I just noticed a little something. Is it okay if I confirm it?
Breaks your kneecaps.
Excuse me! Other character! Do you have a moment?
Ow.
There's something I want to ask you. There's no doubt Ibuki's cause of death was being hanged by this rope, right?
Lucas finally
I
having a
see.
conversation
I
with
see.
himself.
So Ibuki died by hanging herself.
That
We established
was
this,
obvious
yes.
the moment we discovered the body. You might not have seen it, but we all saw that she hanged herself.
You're right. Yep, I got it. So this rope won't be much of a clue. Then I might as well search another place.
Jeez, as usual, I have no idea what he's up to. So we can now take for granted that the cause of death was not being hanged. Because there's no way that that's not going to come up later.
Why couldn't they just called it a noose?
Yeah.
Wait,
Are we gonna start?
Rope used for
Rope
hanging.
used
for
Hanging.
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 To the
Hanging
bullet
has
section
been
of your
added
handbook.
to the bullet section of your handbook.
Brayden, your mom was at my house.
Is she
Come to my
really?
house next.
Just got in my backyard.
On her head, it was hanging from the seat. But why did she have a hanging bag?
She's just taking a dip in the pool.
Wait, huh? This hemp bag, upon further inspection, there's a
Wait, Max, you got a pool?
fabric.
Yeah.
It looks like
Why
the
didn't
And
you
a hot
just
tub.
invite
It's
me?
kind of Fortnite.
What the fuck? Why didn't you ever invite me?
Why didn't you invite us? Come on, that's just
Massive
rude.
candle positioned to the front
Yeah.
of the stage.
Max doesn't like you guys, sorry.
The dull light
Oh
is
my
coming
God.
from this candle.
I mean, I'm
You
known
must
for being
especially
not
hate me.
like-
I am
Alpha's
so
getting
far
invited.
away.
Max hates me?
Everyone
They could have
hates
just
you,
used the normal
Komaida.
stage lighter. So, something specific
Come
about the lighting.
on!
Has been
Handle.
added to the truth
Bullet
bullet section of your handbook.
Handbook.
And
I like how that got kind of Scottish.
Whose?
What?
What?
What just
Okay.
happened? The shattered remains of a machine are spread all over the floor.
That's a bookie.
This appears to be the surveillance camera unit.
Ibuki isn't real. She's a government drone.
Because the way she put it in the music venue for communication. Oh my god! I just a popsicle in my mouth. Kazuichi put it in the music venue for communication purposes. Why is it destroyed like this?
You're getting so good at this voice.
Perhaps criminal psychology is at play here?
What do you mean?
Even if they know they are not being recorded, there's no way the killer would tolerate committing a murder in front of a camera.
They would tolerate committing the default dance in front of a camera.
God damn it! Just shut up with the popsicle.
What if Kyoko was like, alright, Ibuki, kill yourself. Wait, but first do the default dance.
Just
Someone in
imagine.
front of a camera, and that's why the killer destroyed this? Then what was that thing I saw?
Surveillance camera unit!
Has been added
Surveillance
to the
camera
truth
unit
bullet
section
section
of
of
the
your
handbook.
bullet section of your handbook.
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 Of your handbook.
This is a good bit. I like this bit.
There we go. Ibuki's body lay atop the stage. She's wearing the hospital gown she was wearing when she was sick.
Oh god.
What are those letters I see on Ibuki's feet?
What are
those?
those?
But the soles of her feet are dirty. It's blood, right? But there shouldn't be any external injuries on Ibuki. If that's the case, I'm picturing someone just walks up, walks over to a body, stares at it for a little while. It's like, it's blood, right? Keep staring.
Wait! I just had an idea.
To someone else.
I have an idea. Person told. So, original culprit or original target was going to be Ibuki. Kyoko was there. So so Ibuki's gullible, right? So they're like, Ibuki, go kill her and then hang yourself. And then she did.
Ooh.
Yeah, but that doesn't explain
That's-
why wouldn't Hiyoko have been tied to the pole when we entered? Are you saying the third person who is in this building then tied Hiyoko's body up and left?
I don't know. Maybe we just didn't see it.
So wait, that would require a fake Buki.
No, it doesn't require a fake.
That was the Buki we saw
Blood
smashed
on
to
the
floor.
soul!
Why do I
Blood on
like
the
the idea
soul.
of
The
that?
soul
has been added
has
to
been
the
added
truth
to the
bullet
truth
section
Blood on
bullet
the
your
floor
section
has
of your
been
handbook.
the truth bullet
Hey,
section
Hajime.
of your handbook.
Can I talk to you for a second?
Ugh.
You already discovered the body before you met up with us, right?
Good
Yeah, at first
job.
I didn't know it was a Buki because of the hemp bag, though. Even though it literally panned over and I'm like, there's a Buki. But I knew right away she was dead since she was hanging from
Yeah, that's very clearly Buki's hair.
Yeah.
The hands might be missing the nail polish she usually has, which is odd.
Which means the Buki must have died before Hiyoko was tied up. That helps. There's no time of death written in the Monokuma file this time. So I wasn't really sure who died first.
It's true, their estimated time of death wasn't written in the Monokuma file this time, but I should know when Ibuki died because I personally saw it. In that video, Ibuki was climbing the stepladder on her own, so right after that... Wait, hold on. If Ibuki climbed the stepladder and died right after, does that mean she committed suicide? Are we still questioning this? No, that's impossible! Because even if Ibuki committed suicide, it doesn't explain Hyoko's death afterward.
Hyoko's death does not have to be
Two different
after.
deaths happened at the same time. There's no way that's a coincidence.
How
Okay.
do you know?
Hang on. So, what if this requires 3 people?
And 2 of them are dead.
Yeah.
What if Yoko was like, alright, Ibuki, kill yourself and then me?
Wait, but how would that work?
Imagine that.
They're gullible, so it just works.
Yeah.
I think Hiyoko
It's
died
magical.
before.
It's
Hiyoko
just-
died before Ibuki.
It's just like Nagito. It's magic.
Wait, there are some bloodstains on the floor right here.
Like she will do anything regardless of like laws
Can't click
of
on them though.
temporality.
Stepladder is tipped over on its side.
Yeah,
This must be the
that's my
stepladder
stepladder.
that's used in the video I saw.
Which explains the blood on her feet.
Ah, dot, dot, dot. Isn't that a blood stain?
So she bashed Hiyoko with the
Look, there's
fucking
blood
platter.
on the left side of the stepladder. As I recall, Ibuki didn't have any external injuries. If that's the case, dot, dot,
Yeah, it
dot.
must be Yoko's blood.
That's the only thing I can think of.
The
I don't
bloodstained
have a
collar
very
that
good
belongs to Hiyoko
imagination.
Is on the left side of the stepladder. What does it mean? That's the side that was facing
Stepladder
Stepladder.
has been added to the truth bullet section of your
Stepladder
handbook.
has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
Of your handbook.
So,
Of
hang
your
on.
handbook.
Do we have any
Bullet
indication as to what Hyoko's
Of your
neckline was slashed
handbook.
with?
Stepladder.
I mean,
Truth bullet section.
how?
Handbook.
Dot, 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 dot,
With her
dot.
lost a thoughtful look on her face, Jackie was slightly silently staring at the stage floor. Did something drop on the floor there?
Nothing dropped. Dot, dot, dot. It's just dirty.
It's just a weird line.
See? Take a close look at the floor.
That's
Oh, okay, so this is what this
please.
That was
that's
fun.
blood.
If you look closely, dot, dot, dot.
You're right. There's a small
Blood.
it's wiped off. Wait, this isn't something. Is this a blood stain?
Well,
Well,
bloodstain isn't strange. Yoko's neck was slashed, not far from here.
Okay, I'm sorry. It would make way more blood than that if Hiyoko actually
Oh,
had her
totally.
neck slit.
Rather, what's strange is, dot, dot, dot. Why did the killer try to hide it?
And so poorly too.
because she wrote out Leon.
If they weren't trying
What
to
is-
That
hide
was
it,
Leon. No, we
dot,
can't do
dot,
this.
dot, they wouldn't have bothered wiping it off.
The reason the killer wiped off the bloodstain, as long as the body's nearby, they'd know where they'd be able to conceal the crime by wiping off a bloodstain. So, what was the killer trying to hide?
Smudge on the floor.
Smudge on the floor.
Smudge on the floor
Your
has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
Slight issue. How do I exit this area?
You get out!
I think you have to look at everything before you can.
No, like, exit this zoomed area.
You can't. You haven't investigated
did
everything yet.
before.
If I click on this, will it take me out of it? This looks like the music venue's AC unit. That's right, you might be able to adjust the hot air in the music venue with this.
This will be something.
Alright, I should mess around with this like so. It's running as a heater over 86 degrees Fahrenheit. Thank you!
Jeez.
Now I know why it's so damn hot. I better turn off the heater by now, and there should be a cool thing. This should
Wait, guys, think about this. They redid the art specifically for this.
I know! That
Oh,
makes me
that's
so
kind of
happy.
nice.
Because they did. They redid 2 pieces of art. The art that we saw behind this, and then this one, which is different. AC temperature has been added
Temperature has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
Fun.
I keep starting like way later on
Yeah,
accident,
me too.
but
There
it
we go.
also works.
It works.
Oh, that time it didn't take me out.
You didn't look at the bag, did you?
No,
Oh,
you
I
did.
put it back.
Oh, we did? Okay. Just had to
Yeah.
make sure.
Yeah, I remember this.
Alright, fair enough.
Whoa, that's my
You
thing.
did look at the news.
I've gotten
You look at
Did
that.
we just
Oh,
talk to
yeah.
Chiaki already? Oh, okay.
There's a control panel on the wing of the stage. It seems you can use this control panel to raise and lower the baton lighting on the ceiling. In fact, we used this to lower Ibuki's hang body. Speaking of the lighting, the video of the music venue I saw. It had a dim candlelight ambience to it, and it didn't look like the lighting was used at all. But why didn't they use this lighting? Was there some sort of reason that would have inconvenienced them?
I see. So you noticed too, friend.
Ah, no.
It said fiend.
So you didn't notice. Are those eyes just little glass balls?
Yeah, actually. I'm completely blind.
Take a good look at the baton lighting above your head. Have you not noticed that aberrant item?
Look at the baton lighting. You mean that? There's something that looks like black paper stuck to the baton light.
Kid. So you finally noticed.
But I can't really see it from here. I should lower the baton lighting one more time and look.
There is no need.
Backwards long jump!
Yeah!
Go, Mirage Golden Hawk Jumpy. Now is the time for you to take flight.
He just takes the hammer and hucks it at the ball so it falls down. Or at the paper.
Fwah-ha-ha. Feast your eyes upon the brave souls of my four dark device of destruction.
A hamster lodged itself in Gundam's hand and ran up the baton lighting on the ceiling in a flash. Oh god!
There he is.
Chew.
Wait, chew.
Chew!
No.
They all sound like Gundam.
He started running around the slip of paper in rapid circles.
I really like the idea that those hamsters all sound like Gundam.
Oh, you know what they sound like? You know in Emperor's New Groove when there's like the tiny little Kronks on each shoulder, like the angel and devil, and they're just like
Yeah.
pitch-shifted up versions of Kronk. It's like that.
Whoa. Did you see that? Behold the power of the ultimate evil eye wielder.
Wow, this is amazing. I have never seen a hamster do tricks.
They're my four dark device of destruction. Hamsters are merely their temporary form.
That's really convenient. Imagine if one was like a blue whale, one was another human, one was like a mosquito, and the other one was like a frog, so that it was always trying to eat the other one. So what's with that paper?
It seems to be some kind of thick paper, though it does not have any special spells scribed onto it.
What's with that paper? It's thick paper.
It appears it's nothing useful.
No, that's not it. There's no doubt this is some kind of clue. I mean, the fact that it was stuck in a place like that, no matter how we think about it, is too unnatural.
Scrap of thick paper
has been
Scrap
added
of
to
thick
the
paper has been added
Scrap
to
of
the
thick
handbook
paper has
section
been
of
added
the
to
handbook.
truth bullet section of your handbook.
I just love how it's always like one person really delayed.
She dropped against the pillar with duct tape, and she looked like she was forced to stand upright. Damn it, who did this? According to the Monokuma file, her cause of death was a slit throat. Her neck looks like it stopped bleeding, probably because of the duct tape wrapped around it. But why is Hyoko's kimono like this? Her kimono was all disheveled. Also, her sash is tied in the front. Did the killer do this too?
I hate that she's so flat.
She's like wrapped around the surface.
Flat Stanley.
When I first discovered Ibuki's body, I didn't see Hyoko's body here. If that's the case, Hyoko was killed. It must have been during the time I was getting everyone before I came back here. That was barely 10 minutes. Is it really possible that the killer killed Hyoko and taped us up in such a short amount of time? Even if it is possible, whoever did it must have had a narrow window of time to do so, because the killer must be someone who doesn't have an alibi during that time.
Hang on a sec. I think I realized. Ah, Hajime, do you have a minute?
No, you're in the way, dumbass.
I don't wish to be in your way at all, but there's something I really need your help with.
Help.
If you look closely, there's an unnatural shape bulging from inside Hyoko's kimono.
No, me too.
No.
Wait a fucking second.
Please
Oh
don't
my
do
god.
this. Please don't.
Remember when I said she looks like Chihiro?
Please don't do this.
So, I was thinking she might be hiding something.
Again.
And hang on. What
Wait,
did
hold on.
No-
Don't tell me you want me to
notice-
search inside Hyoko's kimono.
Huh? That's exactly it. Well, it would have been a problem if she were alive, but she's dead now, you know?
It's arguably worse now. Don't
Yeah.
mess with me. Are you saying there's no problem?
Don't
now that
mess
she's
with me!
Dead?
Okay, consider.
To do it, I'll just have to ask someone else.
Consider the parallel.
Hey, Akane!
Consider the parallel between Chihiro and Mondo and Yoko and Mahiru.
Yo,
Like-
what is up?
They had a very similar. They both had
Well,
very
there's
similar
something I want you to do for me. It looks like there's something inside Hyoko's kimono, so can you feel around for that?
There's no fucking way.
I really don't understand. I just gotta check Hyoko's kimono, right?
I'm now picturing Jerry Seinfeld walking into this room like, what the fuck? And just fan art man being like, yo, Mr. Seinfeld, can you fondle this dead preteen for me?
Remember when Sakura literally
Thank
just
you,
kinda,
Mr.
like,
Seinfeld.
grabbed Chihiro's
Helping
dick
each other, it's such a
posthumously?
wonderful thing.
Yeah,
Let's see.
I can't reach through the duct tape. I need
Oh
She's stuck in the
no!
Damn it, she's tied up so tight, I can't really reach with my hand.
I'll have to go in with my feet.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Oh, thank God.
There's something. Is this what you were looking for?
Is this a key?
It looks different than the keys to the cottage, so this may be the key to her motel room.
The key to her motel room, huh?
If her key was so deep inside her kimono that it'd be hard to remove, then it's very unlikely that the killer tampered with this evidence. Because if this is a trap, they would have put it more toward the front of her kimono so we'd notice it easier.
Which means we can conclude that this is something Hyoko had with her all along.
Motel room key has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
Also, it's not like I'm planning that or anything.
I fucking understood.
But you looked like you were curious about the condition of Hyoko's body. Right, Hajime?
Oh no!
Of course, that's why I'm investigating.
It's true, there are several mysteries regarding
No,
her
please
body.
don't.
Such
Well,
as
just hear me out for a second.
Steve
It's not gay.
Cox.
Oh, out of all those mysteries, what I think is the strangest is the way they wrapped her body with that duct tape.
is this even duct tape?
It's almost like they were trying to hide the wound on Hiyoko's neck, don't you think?
Hide the wound on her neck.
I don't really know if that was their true intention, but I guess it's a big help for our investigation. The reason for the low volume of
Okay,
blood
well, at least
is
they
because the
addressed
duct tape is acting as a compress, right? If her body was left alone after her throat was slit, the surrounding area would be a sea of blood.
Sea of blood, huh? Two dead bodies floating in a sea of blood. That's enough to make anybody faint.
Imagine they open the door and just.
Ah, there we go. Whoops. So we already did this. Mycon's not a person. Okay, so it's just talking to people.
I like.
Hey,
Mike
Janae,
is not
take a
a
look at
person.
this.
Don't you see
anyway.
it? The jungle, the helicopter.
Portrait of the jungle, the helicopters, the Agent Orange.
What?
Look what's in front of the
The
door.
innocent farmers, the fire. Stop playing the music. It's gonna get freaking copyright.
Yeah, I saw
From napalm. In the morning. I already read that line.
This is a drumstick, right? That looks like it's broken. I picture someone sitting there with a drum set, and Pookie hangs herself, and they're like, ba-dum! They hit the last thing really hard, and it breaks. Oh my god, they hit it really hard, it breaks. A piece goes flying off, slits Hiyoko's neck. They're like, oh, fuck! What happened to it?
If something like that is in front of the door, you think it might be a really big clue?
Why would this be a clue?
Remember when we came to the music venue?
Max, I'm begging you to stop.
If it won't open, the only thing we can do is force our way through.
I wonder if that's going to be possible. Of the four of us, two of us are sexist, you know. That's the same as before. I remembered it.
It doesn't matter if you can do it or not. We have to try together. Let's go. We'll all charge at the same time. Ready, set, go.
Excuse me, it's
Charge
another
into the
go.
door at full force.
Bomb!
The door was locked, we tried to go inside, and the four of us charged into the door.
But when I examined it, I found that this door didn't have a lock at all.
Oh, huh?
The door is designed to be pushed open, and this is the shape of the handle. If a stick was used to bar the door here, well, don't you think it would have locked the door? And I
That means they had to be inside. They can't place the drumstick and then leave.
Brian, I only read like half the line.
Wait, did...
And keep it from opening. There you go.
That means the person still had to be inside, because
Yeah.
the only way they could have not been inside at the end was if it was a door that you could lock and then close, and it would stay locked. But if it doesn't have a lock, then they had to be inside, because you can't put the drumstick there.
Who are the four people who
Fuyuhiko, Hajime, Mycon, Chiaki.
who all pushed?
Yeah. That means that there has to be a secret exit, or the killer is still inside, which would be weird.
Yeah.
I mean, you think this drumstick was used to lock the door?
The broken drumstick on the front of the floor of the door. Wait. on the on the floor in front of the door should be proof of that.
Then how is the killer able to get out? I mean, the music venue doesn't even have windows. This door is the only entrance. If they locked the door from the inside, the killer wouldn't have been able to escape outside.
Maybe. The killer was still inside when we broke down the door to the music venue. And they waited until we were already at the scene of the crime to join us.
Does this sound like it could potentially be a locked room?
Could potentially be what?
Locked room murder.
But basically,
Huh?
there was a period of time in the last game when Makoto and Kyoko just kept repeating the words "locked room murder" to each other, and it was like put it to the tune of a built to scale.
Working though, but yeah.
Don't they use tricks like that a lot in mystery dramas and stuff? If that's the case, there might be evidence of that around here somewhere. Alright, I'm definitely gonna find it. I won't let the killer get away with this!
I'm feeling more and more like it's Kazuichi. The killer was still inside when we broke down
God,
the
I
music
hope.
venue, huh? Like he said, that might be possible, but...
You violated the law.
You'll find
I heard what you two were discussing.
Chiaki, that was a kind of cool entrance!
Oh, was it? I don't think I did that right.
Besides the broken drum bit, I've also discovered something interesting.
What is it?
Look! There's a lyrical law where the right and left are touch.
They just glued the door together.
Blue.
You're right, what is this? It looked too firm to think it's rubber.
Yeah, it doesn't look like rubber, but it does look like glue. Dot.
Scrapes off the
Don't lick it. Don't lick it. Don't lick it.
No! No!
Tastes like calm.
Melted gummy bear?
Don't lick it! Don't eat it!
Can we get the
No.
non-flashback effect again?
Yeah, I was just about to say that! No! Why are you putting it in your mouth?
Bubblegum or something?
Bubbled gum.
Mmm!
Chew. Chew.
Dot. Ah! It smells like workshop time. Why are you eating it?
Workshop?
And dot. This chewiness. Dot. I see. Dot. This thing may be a glob now, but it doesn't mean it was a glob from the start. Dot.
Might seem like an 18-karat run of bad luck. Truth is.
Walking outside like,
Whoops.
unleaded gasoline. Drinks it.
Truth is, it's a glob from the start.
For instance, dot. If it was originally liquid or hardened into this, dot.
I like how they could have just said it's glue without fucking eating
It might be possible to apply it directly and smooth it into the gaps in the door.
What are you talking about?
Dot. Two!
Yeah, this is a new Sprite.
Yeah.
Dot. Oh my god! Just as I thought, it tastes nasty.
Shut about the clue about to figure out and left the area. Beside that bit about the taste, it's okay to consider this as some sort of clue, right?
So it's not
Semi-transparent.
handbook.
Section of your handbook.
Hajime, this might be imprudent of me to ask, but
No.
will you listen to what I have to say?
No.
I heard that you witnessed the incident from the very beginning, right?
So what?
Can you provide me with a summary of the incident? I need to reach the truth behind this
I
incident
can.
for the sake of
flood you with a
dedicating
winter
my body to an even greater hope.
Oh.
I'm gonna kill you for voice acting like that.
I really wish that they just straight up treated Nijito like he told them to treat him. Like, instead of, like, eating it herself, Jackie was like, hey, Nijito, eat this suspicious substance on the door.
Hey, eat
like,
the brown part of this banana.
No.
Why?
Eat the
Don't
brown
make me
part
repeat
of this
myself,
banana.
no. This guy just wants to confuse us. There's no way I'm going to tell him what he wants to know.
I see. That's disappointing.
Duh.
Hey, are you okay? Or are you still not feeling well?
Huh, yeah, I really get it, but when I think about Nekomaru, it's like my knee starts shaking.
My bones start
That's
crack-a-lacking.
weird, there's no way I've got that kind of weakness. I'd probably go away if I battled a strong dude, but Nekomaru's not here.
He stabs you in the face. Nekomaru will definitely come back. Hoko.
Yeah.
You were right.
Foo-ha-ha. Did you direct your gaze to the brave stature of my four dark devots of destruction?
Oh, yes.
I didn't know you meant like gays, like looking. I was just thinking like an army of homos.
Hey, when did you realize Ibuki was missing?
After we knock just with the hardcore. That's when the key is. Just go check on everything the hospital is doing. One more time before we go to sleep. So I went to the patient rooms. Noticed Spooky was gone. So I quickly ran out of the hospital.
So that's what happened.
And then I saw Kazuichi from the hospital, so I asked him if he can help me look for Buki. Back reminds you, where were you? I thought you were resting in the lobby.
Killing Ibuki.
Oh, wow. I'm sorry, it's not like I down here or anything. There's no way I doubt you guys are together.
What's that? You're right,
Yeah,
we're
we
together,
really
baby.
were, weren't we?
Let's run together until just a little for the morning run to go else.
Are we not gonna acknowledge that? Like,
No, don't worry
I
about it.
don't doubt you. I'm telling the truth. This alright if I continue.
I hate this sprite so much. Every time I
This
see
is-
it, it's just rage.
I fragged
Imagine
at
the
9.
single digits.
If you touch me again later, I'll tell you what I know.
No.
Please spare my life at least!
No. What happens to not doubting? Mike, it's a count as
Mike,
bad.
it's
Mike,
a
it's a
count.
count.
Mike, Wait, has Mike's account been a part of every single trial?
I think so.
It
Yep.
has happened once again. Two of my tower's friends died at the same time. I cannot believe
She
it.
knows a little too much
Sort of
about
an
what time they died.
Sort of an unpoggers moment, I agree.
This is the place where Ibuki sang for Fuyuhiko. Hyoko looked like she was having so much fun listening to her music. And now those two are no longer here. It's a tragedy.
I understand how I feel, but please get a hold of yourself. Two of our friends are killed, and that's all the more reason why we can't just leave this alone, right?
We must do this then, for the sake of those two that have fallen. Yeah, you already talked to her, didn't you?
Oh.
Please don't kill me! I'm feeling generous today.
Well, no, it just said to, like, it said, like, talk to me again. So I was like, oh, okay, it's just a 2-part dialogue.
Oh my fucking god, Leo!
It looks like
what
talking
just
about
happened?
bothering.
God, Leo!
Oh god!
Oh my god! Legendary.
I really want to
Oh my god.
I'm not just
Oh my god, that is good.
Thanks.
Fortnite King!
Get out of here, Detroito! Jesus Christ.
I really like how it's like a murder scene, and everyone's sad, and there's just a trumpet man vibing.
It's like a free flow jazz band just sort of following them. There's carpeting, wallpaper, and paint all over the shelf. It's probably used for stage decorators, huh? This thin block paper that's folded up on the lower shelf. It looks like wallpaper.
No, it looks ugly. It looks as ugly as you could make it.
Would I be an asshole if I started playing my trumpet right now?
It looks a little strong, but what is this?
Am I the asshole?
Oh, so obviously this is the other
Because it's 10:30.
Yes, then.
There's a lot of stickers with the venue's logo placed here. It's like they made a lot of them and had too many left over. It feels somewhat depressing. Now, compared to last time, it feels like there are less stickers than before. Am I overthinking this? So, obviously something was covered up. There's a lot of different musical instruments lined up here. I know about guitars and drums, but there are also instruments such as a banjo and that I've never seen before. But they don't look like they pretend to be.
A bear?
You can see you can see your whole body in this full-length mirror if you weren't a vampire. It's probably used for checking costumes. With a mirror this big, it'd be easy to check how you look. Oh, costumes. Tyler, did you come here to investigate the storage room too?
I just wanted to confirm what you were thinking.
Is that it, or is he trying to stand guard here?
So, how about it? Did you find any clues? The tipped-over stepladder on the stage, the duct tape binding Hiyoko. That probably all came from this storage room. There might be other things from the storage room that they used for the crime.
You always pretend to give me hints, but in the end, you're just gonna be on the killer's side, right?
Aw, I'm not siding with the killer, you know. I'm just on the side of whoever acts in the name of hope. That's all there is to it. That's the main reason why this case is really special.
Huh?
But I can't say for certain, though.
What is this guy saying? As usual, he's not making any sense.
By the way, Hajime, I still don't quite understand the details of what happened. Hey, if you can explain it to me in detail, I think I'd be able to give you some more useful information.
Really? You might end us confusing us instead. You don't want to find out the truth, you just want to make us suffer.
That's not true. I'm doing this because I believe it's for everyone's sake. Oh well. For the sake of everyone's hope, I'd gladly become the enemy, and I won't even mind when I die. That's the main reason why I can't overlook this case this time.
Huh? What does that mean?
Regardless, I guess you're not gonna tell me, huh? Then it can't be helped. I guess I'll just rely on my gut feelings.
Gut feelings?
You should come by later, too. I'll go there first and wait for you.
Where exactly are you talking about?
Well, obviously the movie theater.
After he said that, Najati walked out of my side. Movie theater? No, move theater? Move theater? Why the sudden need?
Theater! No, it's theater.
I guess that's everything important in the storage room. I guess I should get.
Oh, you know, the Aider.
Alright, this way might be close to finish investigating the music venue, but I still need to talk to Mike and I need to make sure that I get these autopsy results from him. How about it, Mike? And have you found anything by now?
To tell you the truth, it's been very inconclusive. It's not my fault. The music venue is just too hot. It's the heat. I can't anticipate the time of death.
Because the heat? Is that possible?
If your body is overexposed to heat or cold, you won't be able to determine a precise time of death.
I see. The spots of the killers go. They covered up the time of death by using the heater to make the inside of the music venue hot. That's weird.
Even if this heat is the killer's doing, is there any reason for them to cover up the time of death?
I agree. As long as I saw it, it should be clear what order the murders occurred. First was Ibuki, then Hiyoko.
As long as this is an imitation murder, there shouldn't be any mistake in the order of the murders.
Imitation murder?
Huh?
Yes, dumbass.
You don't know how to make.
Imitation murder.
I know everyone already knew.
You see,
It's a
Ibuki hanging
murder
herself was a
where the
DDLC
killer
reference.
uses a creative work, like a song or a film, as an outline for their killing. It's so common in detective novels, mangas, and video games I used to start to get annoyed by
So we
it.
need to watch
That's
this
why
goddamn
we're
movie.
using it here. This isn't meta at all. Oh God!
So how would an imitation murder be related to this murder? So Mike.
Okay, what was
not Mike,
what was
Vagina
the
was
locked
involved
room
in
one
some
called?
Locked room murder, I think is just what it was.
We have imitation murder now.
You know, now that I think about it, mangas, it's just the female version of a mango.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Manga, mango.
Really order the way they were killed is clearly an imitation of that movie.
The assumption is an imitation murder is the reason why the killer killed 2 people.
Paul was an imitation killer. ... Even so, why'd they feel the need to do something like this?
We've already had a serial killer. Do we have to use all the same things from the last game? Excuse me, if this was really an imitation of that movie, then it is possible that one more person might have been killed.
It's certainly conceivable if the killer wishes to complete that imitation.
Hold on a second. What are y'all talking about? An imitation murder? One person might have been killed. More than wait, what?
Those were questions.
Oh, one more person might have been killed?
Are you guys worried that there's gonna be another victim? Then no worry. Things would get out of hand too fast if a bunch of people could be killed at once. I'm a real cautious fella, so I prepared a perfect countermeasure. Ahem, on this killing school trip, the same Blacken can only kill a maximum of 2 people.
You mean you added another rule?
Well, killing everyone at once is okay. The Blacken will be able to secure an easy victory, right? This new rule will prevent that. Make sure you slam it into your tiny brains.
If it is a maximum of 2 people, then there will not be any more killings?
Since you're here anyway, can I ask you one more thing? You know, I just want to confirm one of the class trial rules.
I see. As expected of you, you're very strict in our games.
I don't consider a responsibility at all. And I don't even want to consider that someone would do this. The 2 cases occurred at once, which is definitely the case because I'm bringing this up in the first place. What happens if there are 2 killers? I said, I'm talking about the possibility. I can't read that line now fast. I'm talking about the possibility that Ibuki and Hiyoko were killed by 2 different people. That would mean that 2 killers exist at the same time. We can only vote for one person, right?
If it can only choose one based on the majority vote, the other person could certainly achieve victory.
Yeah, you're right.
So what happens in that case? What about a case where there's 3 incidents instead of 2 or 4 incidents overlap one another. Do we even have enough people left for that?
I don't think we do.
Shut up! It's okay. I'll make extra sure something like that never happens.
Dot. Meaning 2 killers can't exist at the same time? Dot. So it's safe to say that applies to this case too, right?
Look. Alright, fine. That's right. There's always one killer at any given time. Even if they had an accomplice, I have you figure out who the mastermind is. Man, I ended up giving you a huge hint. She made me say it.
You can't say that.
Game of brains and not to be underestimated. I should just shut up and go back to my cave.
Bottom text moment. Oh, why did you click off of that?
I can get a screenshot of this if you want.
Fine.
Oh god.
Okay, it has been screenshot. Oh, hang on. There we go.
Two killers at the same time. With this, I guess that narrows things down a little.
Dot. Yup. That makes things a little easier.
Plus, if the same killer can kill a maximum of 2 people, it means a third victim would be impossible. Imitation murder breakthrough.
You guys keep saying that, and it sounds strange to me. What do you mean? What do you guys mean by imitation?
Imitation murder.
Pete, you haven't seen it?
No, but I got this cool sticker.
Damn it, seriously, seen what?
Like I said, that movie. I'm very specific.
When we first explored this island, oh god, it's gonna be this, isn't it? Monokuma was passing out invitation tickets.
And the imitation is...
Of course, it's an imitation of that movie.
Oh.
Oh my god, please pick up my lines.
Well, dot. Based on the murders this time, it closely resembles that movie. As if they were
copying it. That's weird, because if that's the case, you'd think Ibuki would be the one.
Yeah, I see. Nijaito mentioned something about that.
Then it can't be helped. I guess I'll just rely on my gut feelings.
Gut feelings?
You should come by later, too. I'll go there first and wait for you.
Where exactly are you talking about?
Well, obviously, the movie theater.
I see. Dot. So you haven't seen it? Still, it's not too late, I think. That's probably a good idea if you watch that movie before the class trial starts.
Looks like I need to do that. I tried to do it initially.
I'm going to. There are other places I want to investigate.
Where are you intending? Where do you intend to go next, Chiaki?
Probably. Dot. The hospital for sure. The next victim, Ibuki, was there. Oh, first victim. Dot. I don't know what was going on at the hospital at the first place. Dot.
Thanks to the despair disease, we could not go there for some reason, for some time. You guys missed out. Come on, I am probably accurate there, but you also missed out because I did say despair.
Despair.
Thank you.
Death, I should try going over to the motel, because there are lots of things I can do before the class trial. It'll definitely give my all, and I'll definitely give my all until the end. Okay, so we've got the motel, the hospital, and the movie theater, so basically everywhere on the island.
Oh boy.
I just remembered I never went inside any of the rooms in the motel, plus I don't even know where Hyoko's room is. It might be faster just to ask someone.
Oh yeah. You're right here. You're here, right? Come on out.
How are you talking to me?
I can see you. Do you really think you could hide your presence like that?
I wasn't trying to hide in the first place. Hey, which room was Hyoka standing in?
Open the door to the center room. However, are you prepared? Make sure you pray to whatever god you hold dear. And you might want to bring an extra pair of underwear.
It's the underwear stealing goblin!
Okay.
It's like, what the fuck? Where did it go?
Now, how does this guy talk to his parents and teachers?
Clada! Clada! Clada!
The key was inside her kimono. Maybe if I use this. Great!
Great!
It opened just so this was the key to Hyoko's room. Alright, I should get inside.
Oh, by the way, I believe it's...
Believe
She
what?
only stayed here a few nights, so it doesn't really feel like her room, but I feel a little conflicted.
What? Huh? Did the door open?
Yeah, Hyoko put the
Why am I getting all the lines today? I see.
I literally had an entire conversation with myself.
I've been having multiple conversations with myself as well. I feel like I've talked way too much. It's also I don't speak as Sonia.
What, did something happen?
No, it is just... I am starting to believe it might be my fault.
Her fault? What does she mean?
I think you're probably supposed to talk to her again.
Yeah, but I'm not going to. This bed isn't messed up. It doesn't
Oh,
look like
there
she's
it
going to
is.
sleep.
I thought...
I know something
Is there
you don't
something that
know.
says bed stand here?
Guys, I can't get
Bada
the wide
bing!
Putin. I can't get the wide Putin music out of my head.
I thought that there was someone shitting, and I was like, what?
I mean, there was.
You see Boogie on the fucking toilet.
There's a mirror, but it's also small and rusty. There's no way anyone can use this. Me accidentally putting both Doggy and Brighton Pog over top of my face.
Wait, did you actually?
Yes!
The moment Hyoko came to this motel, she completely shut herself in this room.
She was afraid of the despair disease, so she was cautious
Despair.
of too, right?
Despair. Despair. However, fear of the disease was not the only reason she locked herself in her room. She had another reason.
She really liked locking doors. Besides that disease, what other reason would make her lock herself in her room?
You know, like those
Her
little...
kimono. She couldn't ever undo
Her
it.
kimono?
Yesterday I went to go talk to her, since she had been in her room for some time. I told her it might be I told her it might be good for her to go outside for a bit. She kept the door to her room locked, but by coincidence it was not locked at that time. And then I saw it. Oh god. Hyoko was crying and struggling with her kimono sash.
Dude, those
they
legs
really
go
Why does her
all the
face look
way
so
up.
different?
Oh god, yeah, look at,
The
maybe
style is
it's
completely
her leg.
Yeah, I
different.
don't like this.
What's
Why does her
consistency
leg
anyway?
go that high
Yeah,
up?
do those legs go all the way up? Unsash his kimono and they just connect to her head.
This is kind of what it looks like, though.
I mean, I think it's just an illusion, but...
Was this red?
Yeah.
Yes.
But
She did not want to smell bad, so she took a shower, but she could not tie her sash anymore. Oh my god! She was naked.
She's lost all motor skills.
No, she was naked in that her kimono was tied in the front, so she either did it herself or she was just casually, like, naked and the person did it that way.
I think she just did it herself and she did it like, poorly.
Sure, Mahiru is no longer with us.
Who's
so
that?
Who's
Haida, I can never remember
Oh.
until
Oh,
after I
yeah.
say, hey, I didn't finish that! Wait, give it back to me! I need my lie. Someone interrupted me. No. Oh, yeah. So I believe she was having trouble with it.
She didn't leave her room because she
Wait.
couldn't tie her kimono on.
Is she
The others
like
might
naked
not-
under the kimono?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The others might have thought it was a silly sash, but it must have been a serious issue for her.
Like I would have
You
thought.
told me
Like,
she learned how to tie her sash from Mihiru, Haida.
I would have thought.
I mean,
That Haida kindly taught her the
well,
basics.
we know for a fact that she has underwear.
That's
Oh,
why she
yeah,
should be
that's
able to tie her
right.
Sash on her own. Well,
That was her
did.
only pair of
That
underwear.
She did wear underwear at the very least.
Yeah, she no longer has it.
She probably could not forgive herself for not being able to do it, especially since Haida taught her. I could not really understand her feelings, which is why I said what I did.
What'd you say? Kill yourself!
Die! Yoko, by chance are you having trouble wearing your kimono?
How did you get in here?
Who left?
Huh?
Max. Max
Oh,
left.
Maybe his
He'll be
internet
good.
crept
Yeah,
out.
probably internet. Stupid! What are you
Come
saying? Of course
back!
I can do it! Because Haida taught me, that's why I can do it on my own.
Hello.
Yeah, you're back.
I'm
if
on my
that's
phone
the
right
case,
now.
how about you do it someplace
got
where
it.
there
Are
is
you
a
able to see the
mirror?
stream?
Yes. My Wi-Fi crashed.
Yay! Crash
When-
crash.
When that gets back on, I'll rejoin. Can you guys hear? Are you guys hearing double?
You're fine, you're fine.
No,
Zoe.
You just sound a little different.
Okay.
Do you remember the full-length mirror in the storage room at the music venue? Oh. If you do it while standing in front of a large mirror, I am confident you'll be successful.
Get the large mirror at just the wrong time.
No, I think she was probably doing it there. Also, shutting yourself in a room like this might be bad for your health. Though better than leaving it. And that was when she kicked me out. Could it be Hyoko remembered that?
Are you saying she went to the music venue to wear a kimono? No, I can see that happening. Hyoko locked her room and made sure she put the room key inside her kimono. I can't imagine that she was abducted by someone. If so, that's weird. Hey, did you tell anybody about that before the incident, or was someone listening on your conversation?
I never told this to anyone. I do not believe anyone was listening in on our conversation. I am literally repeating back what you just said.
If that's the case, then how did the killer know Hyoko was going to the music venue? Something's wrong.
Sonia's
Account
account!
has been
I
added
lost
to
it.
the Truth
I'm
Board
sorry.
section
Sonya's
of your
account
report.
has been added to the
I
truth
don't
board
see anything else
section.
that looks suspicious. There's no sign
Oh,
of
I
someone
missed
made a
it.
mess of her room, and I don't think she was falsely abducted. I feel like it couldn't find any important clue. Oh well. Wait, Luke, when you said I know something that you don't, was it just the hidden Monokuma?
Yeah, it was literally just that.
Oh, I guess I'm talking for you, Nico.
I'm trying to learn the wide Putin theme.
Kazuichi number 2.
Kazuichi number 2.
Can you explain it to me again? What happened when you first discovered Buki's body?
Buki's body?
It was the same when I found it with you guys. Ibuki's body was hanging from the baton line. However, there was no body discovery announcement made. That's when I went to get you guys. I met up with Jack at the motel, and when we were about to get back to the music venue.
You met up with Mikkel and me.
And when we went back to the music venue, the entrance to the door wouldn't open for some reason.
So we had no choice but to break down the door. And discovered Hyoko's body was suddenly there too.
Yeah, that's what happened.
This is the most important part.
There were 2 bodies!
There were 2 bodies. 2 of them. When you arrived at the motel, who else saw you besides Chiaki?
As I recall... Did Jeremy a body was found?
Body?
Could it be? Do you intend to spread lies like Nijito in order to confuse us all?
Besides Chiaki, I also saw Gundam and Monomi.
Oh.
I see. So Kazuichi won and Sonya didn't appear, huh?
I read that as Kazuichi and Soda. Do you think those two are suspicious?
Well, Yoko was killed. Between the time you saw Buki's body and when we broke down the door, right? So obviously those two are the most suspicious since they weren't with us.
That might be it, but...
While we're at it, let me tell you my alibi too. When the morning Monokuma announcement woke me up, I went straight to the hospital. I saw Mikan panicking in front of the hospital. I asked her what's going on. She said Boki disappeared.
So you guys split up and look for Ibuki, huh?
While we were circling the island, we came to the motel and saw you guys there.
Did you see anybody else while you circled the
Carson, what
island?
do you think of this?
No. We went to the movie theater, and that street full of machines to look for Buki, but we didn't see anyone. Are you implying that I don't have an alibi because I didn't run into anyone? It's unreasonable for you to doubt me. That time, the time that Mikan and I were on our own looking for Buki wasn't very long. In that short time, there's no way I could have killed Hiyoko and wrapped her around the pillow with duct tape.
It's true, I feel like there wasn't enough time to do that after I left the music venue. But the fact is that Hiyoko was killed, and we did discover her body.
What? Do you still doubt me? Well, I'm used to it. It's true, I've done things that I deserve to be doubted for. So don't worry, even if you doubt me, I don't plan on dismembering you and encasing you in concrete.
I'd want to know in advance what I'd have to do to end up like that.
Like how it's a small head.
So Yukiko's account has been added to the truth bullet section.
Yukiko's account
Yukiko's account has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
Don't.
Hoonint'ime. Okay.
You probably. Oh, never mind.
Electric Avenue, movie theater.
Movie theater.
Okay, Ninjato, let's go.
I drive a Chevrolet movie theater.
Why, hello there, Hajime. I knew you'd come here.
So here's the thing.
That means you notice it too, right?
In Minecraft,
The case this time is an imitation case in which the killer used that movie as their theme.
I wouldn't know, I haven't watched that movie yet.
in Minecraft, the big iron fellas and the snow fellas.
And you
with
really
pumpkin
should
heads,
watch this movie first.
Those are golems, but the round rock Pokemon is Golem.
Yeah.
For me.
Yeah, like Golem is the Pokemon. Golurk is the other Pokemon that's related. But
Actually, do I say Golurk or Golurk? I don't know.
Hey, manager! A customer's here!
Yes, sir. Did you call me?
I'd like to think this is a different person from the original one.
Huh? Hajime's the customer?
Do you have a problem with that?
And you said you didn't want to watch it, but I knew you wanted to see it all along. It's that what freaking Tsunami Hajime looks like? Then you really tough a guy?
My brain skipped
My
over
brain
like,
just shit the
everything
bed?
and read that as, then you're really gay. I was like, yeah, Monokuma?
You were so devoted to being a tsunami, you even brought the Monokuma sticker for $1.5 million?
You paid $1.5 million for a sticker?
Dang.
In exchange for not watching the movie, Hajime paid $1.5 million for a sticker. Come on, since we're talking about it anyways, why don't you show it to Nagito?
Stop it! But my resistance wasn't vain, and Monokuma reached into my pocket and took the sticker rather forward.
See, it's this one.
So good. I'm sorry, I was born stupid.
I really wish
you
I
bought
weren't here right
this
now.
for $1.5 million?
Frankie buying a Valorant skin for $100.
But in the end, he's still gonna watch the movie.
Who cares about that anymore? Just hurry up and give me an invitation ticket.
How hard would it be?
Okay,
to make
here you
an I
go.
really wish I
Scam
weren't
against
here right
scam,
now
dumbass.
button? Like actual size.
Not that hard. You just gotta get a button press and some paper.
I really like.
No, I'm
it says-
talking like
Hang
the
on, hang on,
actual
look,
size
look,
on
look, look, look,
Squidward.
look. It says it's
Like
in
this.
2.5D.
No, you don't understand, Leo. Like one that's that big.
Bye, Max.
Yeah,
You get
can
the
get a
joke,
button
right?
press that
It
big.
would,
It's not that
shred
hard.
your-
Hello,
yeah,
Max.
shred your-
Yeah, why wouldn't you?
0.5D.
Yes.
Are you
It's
sure
already
they make
did so
that?
on the NBA. She don't think it, but it's only
Yeah.
effective today
There's
at this
pins of all
time.
sizes for it. It's not the biggest pin in the world.
By the way, I can only
That's
give
pretty
away
fucking
one
big.
ticket per person. You can only
Yeah,
have
but
one
those
chance
exist.
to watch it for free.
I have pins that big.
I've
Yeah.
already stamped today's date onto the ticket, so you won't be able to cheat.
Don't worry, I only plan to watch it once.
Oh, that reminds me. I have
Then
these
I'll
pins I
go
never
prepare the
painted.
projection reel.
No.
Please wait a bit, okay?
Hajime, about that invitation ticket, I strongly recommend you keep that safe.
Oh, why?
No reason, just think of it as protective charm.
Because if I hadn't seen the movie till today, then there's no way that I committed the murder. So that means that someone's
a
gonna
word.
accuse me.
Movies invitation ticket!
There's a word for people like that. Oh,
My
movies
guess is
invitation ticket has been added to the
Movies
truth bullet
invitation
section.
ticket has been added to the
Truth
truth bullet section.
Invitation ticket has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
There's a word for people
Yeah,
like this.
so-
Let's just call him Squidward.
Yeah, so obviously I'm gonna be accused of committing the murder for some reason. And then this is gonna
Yeah.
bail me out. I guess I should just wait until Monokuma finishes his preparations. And then I'm just walking in.
I just realized something. Wait, Brayden, I just realized
Hold
something.
on,
So,
I'm still in the middle of preparing. Don't rush, don't rush.
wait, Hajime was with Mikan, right?
Yeah.
It's gonna narrow it down to Hajime and Mikan. And that's how they're gonna tell that it's Mikan.
What do you mean? Huh?
Because that's gonna be the it wasn't me thing. For I feel like that's how it's gonna end. I feel like that's how this whole
But
trial
how
thing
does
might end.
Kazuichi get absolved?
I don't know. That's the thing.
Hmm.
Kazuichi is a really sus in this whole thing.
Hasty boys getting hated, you know. They might even get hated by boy bears
Me
too.
too.
You can hate me all you want. Okay.
Hajime, I can't believe you bought that thing. You paid $1.5 million for it, too.
What do you mean? You said that you should have just settled with it.
Wait,
with
can you
money.
reread that?
But it's really
Frankie?
cool. It looks like a dragon.
Sure, dialogue box.
I'm just supporting a small indie creator, Riot Games.
Yeah.
You're right, but that means I would have had to buy that thing, you know?
Just leave me alone.
Are they ever gonna like clear up what it is?
Oh, you know.
Are you so fascinated by it? You came all this way not to watch it? You tsunami knows no limit.
I mean, to answer your question, because it's like a massive,
It's just like meat and
open
Hajime, so
plotline.
prickly. Like a cactus. I might be hiding a past where I was once known as a prima donna of the mascot world.
You definitely
You
will.
got through it.
the ultimate fashionista.
It's about time you showed your dear side. You know, come on. Living yourself up a little. So, wait for a bit, okay?
What am I supposed to hit in the meantime? I already clicked on all this shit. It's a video game poster. Looks interesting. I'm definitely going to buy that.
Uh-oh.
Am I just posting on the empty space where the
I didn't know that
bag
was
used to
there.
be?
That's awesome.
This reminds me of the item that should be on top of this counter. This
Yeah,
one
we
looks
already
like a
know
tote
this.
bag made of hemp cloth with a decal upon his face on it.
Wait, did she not watch it either?
Oh, did that catch your eye? It's an all-purpose tote bag useful for a variety of common tasks. It's a limited item. Only one person can have it.
If the tote bag is gone, that means...
Whoa there, were you interested in buying that tote? Well, that's just too bad. It's already sold out.
You totally missed out.
Who'd you sell it to?
Stupid! There's no way I'd fall for that. There's no way I'd say something that'd reveal who the killer is.
So the killer bought it?
Yeah.
The ultimate bag purchaser is getting real sweaty right about now. I remember you said there was only one because it's a limited item, right?
It's not limited to one. It's more like it's limited to one person.
I will take 8,000 bags. They just fill the entire building, floor to ceiling, with hemp bags, and they dig through it for hours without finding a body.
There they are.
When you buy one bag, you'll get another one free. It's a common practice to bait customers with bonus prizes.
I heard bake customers with bonus prizes.
For some reason, hearing you say that pisses me off.
Monokuma
Monokuma,
has
the
the bullet section of your handbook.
Now then, I should forget that I carelessly made a slip of the tongue.
Oh,
Looks like the preparations are complete, so please enter the theater right away.
You ever realize the
This is
Japanese
exciting!
pronunciation
Exciting!
is probably more accurate than the English pronunciation
Of what?
Of what?
of tongue? Tongue.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if that's what they actually call it. They
If they're reading from English, then probably.
Oh,
Mr.
I
Manny.
apologize for keeping you waiting. World famous director Monokuma presents a stunning masterpiece that reduced American audiences to tears.
Oh
The
god,
Wizard of
2.5D.
2.5D. Screening children.
From the title alone, I have a bad feeling about this 2.5D. That sounds so half-assed.
Now then, please relax and enjoy the film.
It says Naughty Bear on one side? Okay.
Okay, let's do this.
The Wizard of Monami,
Oh, this looks
2.5D.
really good.
Who's this
Oh, who's the
narrator?
Can I be the
Monica.
Yeah, let's have Leo be the narrator.
Cool.
I'll just
Leo.
narrate it in Monami's voice because I feel like that's
That is
fitting.
good. Good
Okay.
choice.
I assume. Monokuma was born in a remote village full of old people because the death rates outpace the birth rates. And then he got fucking got! One day, Monokuma was swept up by a tornado created by a helicopter gunship during a routine military exercise. And was whisked away to Monami's country.
You know, Liechtenstein.
Monokuma wanted to return to his homeland so he could go back to pestering the old people for a change.
Monokuma is a Palestinian.
So he began his journey to see the wizard, Monami, who was rumored to grant any wish one desires. Along the way, he met a very loyal group of friends.
I'm a dumbass.
Can the Tin Man be alter ego?
I'm kind of a dumbass. I didn't realize this was literally just the plot of The Wizard of Oz.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
are you fucking kidding me, Brighton?
Monokuma met a Monomi scarecrow who was missing a brain. When he recommended that she commit suicide,
Holy crap! Wait, didn't I called this?
the Monomi scarecrow hanged herself and fucking died.
Okay, that's a little, like... They're really spelling it out here, aren't they?
Yeah.
He also met a Monomi lion who was missing her courage, so he pumped her full of arrows.
And that's Akane.
Yeah.
Huh.
Was this a fucking Wizard of Oz reference?
He also met a Monomi tin man who was missing a heart, so Monomi sliced her into lumps of iron.
This is Hyoka.
Wait, are you sure the tree one wasn't?
Oh god!
I think the tree might have
hell
been
was that?
Kyoko, 'cause
It was alter
she was
ego.
being
It's
trapped
terrible,
on a tree.
and I never want to hear it again. After
I
a
think-
lot of other stuff happened, Monokuma finally reached the Wizard Monomi, the great and powerful.
I think the middle was
Eventually, one thing led to another, and he started beating the crap out of Monomi.
I
I
like
feel like
how
this
this
is
is
the voice
literally.
actor for Byakuya, by the way, as the actual narrator.
This is
I might be
literally.
wrong, but
This is literally just me goes to Japan.
I like this walk cycle.
And in the
Yeah.
end, he somehow usurped the kingdom from her. With this, Monokuma enslaved the old people, took their pensions, and lived the rest of his days in luxury.
He's hooning.
King.
King
The end.
shit.
And he lived happily ever after. The end.
Epic.
Poggers moment.
I like the
Monokuma.
background. The thing says, "This movie sucks."
Yeah,
Oh my...
that drama was so much that I needed 2 boxes of tissue, 1 for each hand.
Oh no.
One for each head.
Oh.
Is it like the real
Is that
person
what
and
I
Monokuma?
think?
Hmm.
I...
I
Now
don't like
then,
the
let's meet
implication.
again at the class trial.
I...
Goodbye. Bye.
I'm too disgusted to even let out a sigh right now. That's all I can say to even describe the situation.
About right.
Damn it.
how was it? Actually, I don't have to ask. I totally expected your reaction.
That was honestly the worst movie I've ever seen. Is it even okay to call that a movie?
But thanks to that movie, now you know, right?
You really call this a hotel? I've never seen a
Just like he said, the
movie.
characters who were killed in the movie match the victims in this case. Ibuki's death by hanging matched the Scarecrow's death in the movie. Not just that, but Hyoko's suspended body matched the lion's death too.
Oh, so
Wait.
Wait,
They're
the,
gonna say copycat
the
murder.
lion's death,
I-
not the Tin Man?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, what?
It was on a tree. It was being taped to a tree, I think.
Well, yeah, but the lineman is clearly
the
supposed
Tin
to be a
Man was
con.
killed by cutting. The lion was shot with arrows.
But the illustration
Hang on,
was
I'm
much
fairly
closer.
certain that
Wait, the killer's
each of
gonna
the
get shot with arrows.
there is something I would like to point out here. I think that the 3 characters actually correspond to the 3 despair disease victims.
Yeah.
Yeah,
As in, the Tin Man is supposed to be Nijoto because the missing heart equals the lying thing.
yeah.
Oh.
Like missing courage is a Kane, like
Oh.
no, like crying
Oh,
about
that
it.
makes more sense.
It would have been a complete imitation if the killer killed 3 people, but it seems that wasn't possible.
Bye, Max.
Oh.
Hello,
Perhaps
Max.
the killer is upset about that right now?
And then obviously Ibuki is.
I say bye to you
every
every time you leave, by the way.
No thoughts, Heather.
They should be upset about it, but I'm not sure that's even true.
The Wizard of Monomi!
The Wizard of
Hey!
Monomi has been added to the.
Hey!
I can't do it
Death
anymore. I
sentence.
can't fucking do it anymore.
Hey, you prepared a surveillance camera unit, right?
There you go. Yeah, so I didn't make any weird modifications or anything. It's not like I'm suspicious or anything.
Didn't you get this from that shady-looking alley where all those machines were lined up?
Yeah, I just tweaked it a little.
Then, if there are other surveillance camera units, would it be possible to transmit a signal to the hospital from those cameras too?
No, that's impossible. Originally, surveillance cameras and surveillance monitors were only used as part of the same unit. The video that was filmed with the hospital camera can only be viewed on the hospital monitor. The video that was filmed with the music venue camera can only be seen on the music venue monitor. But if I left it like that, we wouldn't have been able to communicate, so I decided to swap the cameras.
So that's how you guys were able to view the hospital footage from the music venue and vice versa.
However, each surveillance camera unit manages its broadcast based on a specific number. So even if you bring that same model camera or monitor, you won't be able to interfere with the signal.
Meaning, even if another surveillance camera exists, it's impossible to broadcast with it.
However, I didn't just swap the cameras. I modified them and increased the wireless range. If I hadn't done that, we wouldn't have been able to use it.
You're right, you did work on that.
I feel like I haven't been here in a while, even though it's only been a few days.
Oh, it's rearranged all the chairs.
I just realized you say Ben as well, and it made me feel so valid.
You're invalid, bro. I should investigate the lobby first. I guess we're just looking at the button. There's a paper on the bulletin board. Apparently, it's hospital precautions. Eating and drinking is forbidden within the hospital building. If patients do not need to be accompanied, overnight stays by non-patients are expressly forbidden. Apparently only one person can accompany the infected thanks to Monokuma's selfish rule. There's a surveillance camera unit on the top of the reception desk. As long as the music venue surveillance camera unit is destroyed, it's impossible to broadcast with this.
Hey, Hajime. There's something I want to ask you. You first discovered Ibuki's body at the music festival. I can't read today, right? Why'd you go to the music venue? You will have a reason for that, right? Did you ... see something with this camera?
Cypher be like.
Oh yeah, oh, I also wanted to ask you that. It'd be different if the surveillance camera unit could record, but it's only good for household functions. ...
Tell me, Hajime.
Yes, exactly. I saw a strange video on the surveillance camera unit.
Why?
How is that impression, by the way? I want to get it, like, fucking perfect.
I almost feel like it needs a bit more raspiness.
Gotcha.
There was a black curtain hanging down like it is now. I also feel like yours is a little bit higher pitched.
Okay.
Yeah. And it needs to be sort of awkward as if you can't actually read the line.
But the whole display was pretty dark because they were only using candlelight.
Nick, if you're watching this, we love you.
We do.
There was rope hanging from the ceiling, and beneath there was a step ladder.
Nick, from the bottom of my heart, I love the hope that sleeps inside of you.
Yeah. A person wearing a hospital gown and an hemp bag. A hemp bag on their head appeared. I didn't know if it was because
a hemp bag. Yeah, that's a thing.
But now that I must have been a bookie. I'm so rattled by the fact that I literally read this as an hemp bag. She walked straight to the step ladder without any hesitation. She climbed that step ladder on her own free will, and then she grabbed the
Is it because you frequently had H as a joke, and like you assumed you were doing that, and hyper-corrected?
I don't know. The candlelight being used must have been snuffed out or something because the screen went dark all of a sudden, and it wasn't displaying anything anymore.
Well, if the candlelight goes out, obviously nothing will show up.
That's closer, yeah.
Modern surveillance cameras have infrared functions, so things can still show up even in the dark. But the one I got from the machine alley was a really old model.
Hold on. At the time, you said you didn't know the person wearing the M bag was the Bookie, right?
I did that on purpose. I did that on purpose, thanks to you.
What are all the arm footprints on the window?
Arm footprints.
Oh God.
guys! Oh my god, this is so amazing! The last thing on MSPRC Productions, as of this recording, is our 10th episode, which was the 4 p.m. one, and Nick was doing Kazuichi for that. Do you want me to stream it?
Wait, what do you mean?
I'm sorry.
What's significant about this?
It's just funny because I found an episode with Nick as Kazuichi, and it was the first thing that showed up when I looked at the MSPRC Productions channel.
1 second.
And I could...
Yeah.
You didn't know it was her, but you saw she was trying to hang herself?
It's a devious.
So you rushed over to the music venue to try to stop her.
Put it more in your nose if you can. Just like a little
Still,
more nasal.
If she climbed the stepladder on her own,
Hold your nose.
does that mean she committed suicide? Does that mean she's her own killer?
Ibuki committed suicide. Suicide. Do you think British people say suicide?
Suicide.
What do you think? What do you think, Jackie? Do British people say suicide?
There's no doubt. And
That's it.
flying
Magic
stuff
8-ball
out.
Chiaki.
Yeah, there's no doubt.
If so, ...
Do you think British people say duped?
Huh?
Down. D-O-U-P-T. Duped.
British people be like.
I don't think British people say that because there are no British people.
Yeah, only creatures.
I'm trying to do it solidly.
British people be like, the only reason my country exists is because I enslaved half the world.
They kind of did do that at one point, huh?
Hey, don't think about it for so long. If you don't know, just be honest about it.
Well, of course.
I think you need to drag out the ends of sentences.
I was holding my nose for that, and it sounded very sad.
It did.
Why is it so good?
Oh,
I'm trying to work out.
I need to investigate the conference room on the second floor.
Like when we first recorded, we spent, like, I
I'm
think
heading over there.
20 minutes.
What's up with like the cheek puffy sprite? I always think like she's holding her breath while she runs
I've
there.
never actually noticed this.
Who's that one
ever.
celebrity who everyone says looks like he has a frog in his mouth and he can't let it out?
What the heck? She ran away all of a sudden.
She said the conference room, but why would she mention the conference room all of a sudden? Also, I might just be overthinking, but did she seem a little upset?
Is she gonna be Kyoko?
Surveillance monitor video!
Surveillance monitor video has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook.
It looks like he has a frog in his mouth.
Oh.
Just holding it. Wait, Ford, you know what to do.
I'm finally getting back to my normal self.
Oh yeah.
Hajime,
What?
help me out with my recovery. You can touch my boobs if you win.
No thanks! She was terrible when she was quiet, so it'd be so much better if it was fixed. She'd beat me up if I said that. Anyway, why are you here?
Well, I've never been sick of her before, so I had no idea, but... Hospital gowns are pretty comfy. I was thinking I might as well keep wearing one.
You mean the hoons with your ass out?
What if a cane took a chunk, 2 triangular chunks out of her bottom teeth, flipped them upside down and glued them to her top teeth? Don't tell me you plan to wear hospital gowns from now on.
That's the idea, but it looks like they're out of stock.
Out of stock.
Out of stock. You got one chunk.
It looks like there was one gown for each patient in patient's room, so I thought there'd be more in the empty rooms.
There weren't any gowns?
Yep, that's right. Ibuki died wearing one, so the only one that's left is the one Najito's wearing.
Wait, was it explained what happened to yours?
If I have no choice, then I should just use Nagato's. It's a unisex size, so I'll probably be able to fit in it.
Hold on, what happened to the gown that you were wearing? There it is.
Are you saying I should wear the one I already... That's gross!
Wearing clothes someone else was already wearing is even grosser.
No time to dilly-dally. I totally left Mike back at the music venue. Crap, I gotta go back soon.
This is okay, since I already investigated the music venue. Thus, leaving her on guard duty was a bad duty.
So good.
This whole scene is absolute chaos. You've got, and in the background you got, hey, Hajime, touch my tits.
She literally did kind of say that.
Is it bad if I just pressed a button and then did like the little scroll thing that I just got really confused. I just went into the room and then tried to do that. Going C.
Oh my god.
I pressed down to 20 and then I scrolled down and then I clicked and I was like, but it's not there. Da, da, da. What's this? It's
Going
black.
C.
I can't see anything. Where's the switch?
Dot, dot, dot. Don't turn it on.
Me not playing
off
Animal
your clothes.
Crossing.
There is no light. Take off your clothes.
Jack, are you there?
Dot, dot, dot. If you try the lights, it's gonna be fully so God, Myken. It'd be embarrassing.
What's fully exposed?
I have to make dot, dot, dot. Dot, dot, dot. If you poke out your eyes, you can turn on the light. Dot, dot, dot. What are you gonna do? You gonna poke them out?
I'm not going to poke out my eyes.
Dot, dot, dot. Oh, a bummer.
No.
Epic.
No.
Me blinding someone with a spoon. Poggers moment.
I'm not
Control.
this.
When you say blinding someone with a spoon, what does that mean?
You spoon out their eyes.
Okay.
No sooner.
Like, you know,
Please save that for
how,
future reference, by the way.
Oh God! But I heard the dry sound of curtains being drawn. There was a flash of intense light that stung my eyes a little. I squinted my eyes until they started adjusting to the light.
Oh,
And
thank
that's
God
what
she's not
Chiaki had
naked.
finished opening the curtain that was covering the window.
I was thinking they're gonna reuse the fucking bikini spray.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dot, dot,
They're like,
dot.
okay, boys,
Are
we
you
made this spray. We gotta
surprised?
shove it in as many places as we can.
Surprised I don't get it.
I got it.
I got it.
The curtains in the conference room are designed to completely block out light. There's a protector in here, so we're probably very careful about light shining through. See? Black curtain that blocks light, and it's also long enough to reach the floor. It's perfect.
Black light blocking curtain, that's why it was so dark. So something wrong with it?
She has. You see, Brian, she's storing nuts in her
I'm
cheeks.
still
for
in the
winter.
middle of investigating, so it's a secret.
Yeah, she's upset. But still, what was all that about? The bit about it being embarrassing if I look at a troll fail, a non-poggers
I just wanted to
moment.
mess with you, ...
Yeah, she's definitely upset. Why is she acting so childish? I guess I'm done investigating the hospital. I should move on to a different place.
Good
Ding dong, ding dong.
Hello, how's everybody doing? It's me, Monokuma. Yay, awesome! The class trial's gonna start, you know. So make sure you guys come to Monokuma Rock ASAP. I'll see you soon.
It's already time. Say this again. I need to go to that place again. But now's not the time to be a coward. The reason Ibuki and Yoko became victims...
Wait, he's saying this out loud.
The only thing I can do is go!
Why are you saying that out loud?
I'm not entirely sure.
Oh, wait, check out your Tamagotchi.
Oh, it's dead.
Oh, it probably is straight Fortnite capped. Oh, not quite. Not quite.
Oh, yeah. Good job,
Ooh,
sneaking.
crap, hang on. Before the class trial starts, we should buy some of this stuff, right?
Yeah, you should.
Oh, yeah.
Extraordinary focus. I don't really want that. Attentive influence. Okay. So I'm gonna get this. Unless there's something different. No, there isn't. Lost in thought.
Wait, was that one called Moonsault?
Yeah, it's a wrestling move.
Isn't that a...
Cuddies.
I thought that was something Pokemon made up.
No, Moonsault is when you stand...
Try Excellent Blade. Look at Excellent Blade.
You stand on the top
Or
rope
Fine Sword.
facing the crowd, and then you do a backflip off of it and land on your opponent on the ground with your stomach.
Gotcha.
Nice.
Oh, and it's Incineroar's move. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Increases
Gotcha.
burning power. I don't really need that. Increases jumping
I need the
power.
Tiger Wrestler
Lock
now.
up. Don't really care. Don't know.
Oh my god. On the
They gives you
Bulbapedia.
5 extra.
Despite its English
splashes,
name,
I think.
Malicious Moonsault actually has Incineroar doing a 450-degree splash rather
No.
than a Moonsault.
Sure. Oh, so this is the worst version of the one we
Yeah,
just
it's
got.
better.
I like it. Get!
Ambidextrousness. This I might get. Vocabulary. Increases bullet capacity. Oh, that's pretty good. Melodious voice. That could be good as well. Don't really care about that.
Wait, go back to the last one.
This one?
Wait, is there a space between over and time? Is it like overtime? Like, oh yeah, I'm working more hours to get more money.
I don't know.
Overtime?
Trigger Happy Havoc. The title of the first game.
Whoa.
Get it?
Of course.
Do you get it?
It's gonna be Fallout.
Okay, I sort of want to get this. And then I'm gonna get ambidextrousness. Okay.
Okay,
Great.
here you go.
Shut up! Okay, so let's see. Dead, dead. Alive, dead, dead. Alive, 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 alive. Wow.
I really
Dead,
hope it's not
alive,
Gundam so we can
alive,
fill up
alive,
his
alive.
crystal thing.
True.
Yeah. Okay, but why would Gundam have done it? Let's be real.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is where I'm gonna stop.
Shit about my hamsters.
Are you gonna
Oh,
like
is this-
save it or just kind of?
Is this where we're stopping?
Yeah, we go into the trial right? Oh no, I didn't save! Okay.
Cringe.
How can you
Wait.
destroy everyone's hopes like that?
No
Right.
Fortnite
Are
way!
you gonna save the game?
Okay, well, that's episode 17, was it? Double check with me at the beginning. Okay, and...
Oh my god, you didn't save!